So the news today is you're going sort of outside of culinary?
No, not actually. No, this is my lifestyle hub. So it's all things home. It's shophomemade.com. So it has everything from cookware to bedding, my meal kits, which are going to be available at Whole Foods. So I'm just very excited to have everything that I'm doing housed under one domain.
And you're doing that in partnership with GoDaddy?
Absolutely,
who
yeah.
You built the website with?
Yes, so I'm a GoDaddy partner. I'm not a tech girl, and I don't know much about that world, and so they've been able to help me just build the world that I want and create a beautiful website that's easily navigated and makes so much sense, and they've helped every step of the way. It's been incredible.
Is part of that partnership because you want to encourage others to start their own businesses? Or
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like, especially as a mompreneur, as we call it, I want to encourage everybody to get out there if they have a passion and they have a vision, to know that they can execute it with a few simple tools. It's crazy because 60% of entrepreneurs actually don't have a website for their business. And I feel like that stat is kind of crazy when it's such an easy thing to have at your fingertips to market yourself. And so my goal is to get everybody out there having their own platform. It's great to be able to have a website, to spread the word and create your own narrative.
It's interesting because I would imagine some people don't have a website because there's this impression out there that just a social media presence is enough, right? If you have the following. So what does the website do in addition to that when you already have those huge audiences out there?
I think it's just a professional tool to have. It's a way to tell the whole story, not just in, a couple of pictures or a small quote. It really allows you to share the vision of the product it is that you're selling, or the brand that you have, or the business that you've created. It's a great way to have kind of a hub for everything that you do.
How did you get into all of this?
So I fell in love with food at 12 years old, but I didn't fall into it as a career until after I had my first child. And I started to care more about where food came from. And then I noticed that a lot of my peers were eating out so much and stopped, thinking that they can cook a meal at home and getting to the table and enjoying a meal together. And what that does, it lessens that family bond. And so my goal is to keep people together at home, gathering around the family table, building those relationships and setting the foundations for their kids to grow up to thrive and know how to have a strong relationship.
What's the revenue model with the things like the recipes, the tips? Obviously that's given out for free. Do you
Absolutely.
only make money if people then are on the website and buy some of the equipment as well? Or?
Yeah, so for me, it's not all about that. I want to be able to, have it come full circle and for there to be things for people that they can find on there for free. And if they feel so inclined as to get a cookware set, they can do that. But I more so just wanted to have, a place for people to enjoy, find a sense of home, find a recipe if they need it.
And the meal kits, which is obviously a subsector of that, we've seen a lot of different meal kit companies launch and some of them list here at the stock exchange. Has that been quite fiercely competitive?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the reason why I wanted to get into it was because there are a lot of meal kit services out there, but I noticed that people were still complaining about the steps involved in the process of making the meal, and a lot of them lacked flavor. And so I wanted to figure out a way to lessen the steps, simplify it even more, and make sure that I kept that flavor there and make sure that it was still good enough for a child to want to eat. A lot of them are too impressive for a child to want to eat. So all of these are like tried, tested, and true on my kids. They love them. And they're very accessible and easy to make, so nobody has any excuses.
Is your husband involved at all in the business?
No, not at all, actually. He's involved from a support standpoint.
And eating the food standpoint.
And eating the food, yes. Yeah. There he is.
Thank you for coming by to share the new project,
Thank you.
homemade.com. Ayesha Curry, good to see you.